I want to tackle this from a little bit different angle. And this is something that I struggle with in our culture and community because, like Sohail said, that morality is kind of the biggest fear that our community, our Islamic community, experiences when they think of losing religion. So, in our culture, and for example, Lebanese culture, the word "a person without a religion" is synonymous to a person without morality. So I try I don't think that people think about morality. I think they think more about values, which are packaged morality. And religion is really, throughout history, before the organized religions, it is a packaging of these values. It's stories that package these values in a way that are most deliverable from one generation to another. The problem with organized religion and religious institutions is they stop the natural evolution of these values within a community. They have text and they stop time, and then they want to also politicize and benefit from these values. So they resist the natural evolution of society. But these values have not come from the sky. A lot of these values are basically packaging of different circumstances, socio-political circumstances, geographical circumstances for humanity. So I try, when I'm talking to my family, for example, and they talk about certain values that they perceive as Islamic values, tell them these are not Islamic values, these are cultural values. Like generosity. In anthropology, they tell you Bedouins are generous because one of their sources of information are guests passing through, and medicine, and so for them that was a way of survival. So and Islam just packaged this. Arabs did not find a problem. Islam itself evolved from Mecca to Medina. It's very strange that some Muslims resist change today. Quran totally changed from Mecca to Medina, and now after 1400 years, you cannot change a word. But even in Medina, like Arabs that resisted Islam earlier, they took it later. Okay, this is a good ideology for expanding and for conquest, and they adopted it, and they never had an issue with Islam. Islam basically did whatever they wanted it to do. It is when religious institutions, they wanted to stop time and use this set of values, make them religious, make them holy, make them divine, and control society with them. That's when we need to clash with it, and we need to normalize clash. So we established Muslimish, as you know, in 2012, to reclaim Islam. That, you know what, we're not leaving Islam for you. We are also Muslims, and we just realize some of the cultural values that we have inherited, and we reject everything that doesn't make sense, that contradicts science, etc. Reclaiming Islam from within, and reclaiming these values as cultural values, and make them go through the process. Now, you asked the question, how do we know our values today? I think that's what humanity has done, has packaged values in the Universal Declaration of Human Rights, and we keep improving these constitutions, amendments. We keep improving them and pushing them forward, and that's very important to have such documents that we keep improving, and it's a work in progress. We have to confess it's always